Hello? Guess what I did last night? Last night, I downloaded iOS 14 beta. It's a stupid move. I know it is. But, what's the worst that could happen, right? Get a chance to play around with the new operating system. This could be fun. This could be very, very fun. So let's take a look at this thing here. Let's see what we got here. So, of course, this looks exactly the same as it always has. I'm going to use this little thing here. This always has looked the same, no matter what. There are some slight differences. When you push down, you automatically get a better search query, which is kind of cool. Never mind that. Something else. My mom's going to love this here. When you pull to the side, you get an opportunity to get widgets. I'm not a big fan of widgets. My wife is not a big fan of widgets either. But to have the weather right there is nice to me. To have my battery power right there, that's nice to me too. And then it's got, it knows that I need to be at a certain location later on today. So it says, hey, my commute is gonna be 12 minutes. I like that. It's just very, very easy to read. Very easy to read. Siri is on here. I'm gonna show you Siri in just one moment. Siri is slightly different. Now it's not taking up all the freaking page, which is something else that I like. And you may not have noticed this here, but I can see it way over here in the corner. It actually tells me I have 90%. That is a feature that we have been complaining about for a very long time. Not giving us a percentage there kind of really ticks me off. Giving me a percentage there lets me know how much power I have, what I need to do with power management so that I can use the device as long as possible. So that's very important that it has that ability to show me instead of me having to go to this particular screen here just to see it. That's what we had to do before. Before we had to pull down on the right and then we could see our percentage, but now we have our percentage right here. And this is kind of cool because you can see that it is docked to my monitor. By the way, this is my Asus monitor. Love my monitor. But notice how it grazed everything out. This is still nice. I'm not really gonna complain too much about that. I keep touching the screen because I keep thinking this is my iPad. It's not my iPad. And then we have this here. This is the standard notification center. Nothing special about this here, but yeah, you can literally tell that I like to dabble in Wired magazine a little bit there. You can still tell that. Let's see what else we got here. Let's check out Siri. Siri, what time is it in Alabama?
It's 10:48 a.m. in Montgomery, Alabama.
That's cool. When Siri popped up, it's just this one circle here and nothing else. Then she gave us the clock and the time. That was actually really nice. What else do we have here? Some other things. I have the latest and greatest version of LumaFusion. And as you can see, I'm actually working on a video here. Just zoom in on that one there. I'm working on this video here. And this is like a video for my cousin. And I'm just scrolling across so you can see I'm just running. This is actually running quite well on here. I thought it was gonna give me a little bit of an issue, but it is not. And here's another video that I'm working on right here. And you can see I'm just sitting down and I'm drawing. This is actually really nice. I mean, it's functional. I was told that, hey, some apps may not work. I have full functionality of the things that I'm using the most. That's the reason I was willing to take this chance. So I'm very happy about that. Another video that I will be probably going back to, but I haven't really finished it yet, is this video here. Let me zoom in real quick. Yeah, this video here. And as you can see, I'm just yapping, and I got teeth. Those are teeth right there. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it well. No, you can't see it too well, but those are teeth there. So, that is most of the stuff that I deal with all the time. I'm always messing around with LumaFusion. I use my drawing stuff sometimes. I haven't tried out my drawing stuff yet, but I also have been messing around with Twitter. And as you guys know, when it comes to Twitter, if you've been watching my stuff or not. I am very, very impressed with this one video that I made because I'm getting a lot of, I don't want to touch that. I don't know, I keep getting the sensation that I want to touch my monitor. I can't touch my monitor because my monitor's not a touch screen. So I'm getting full functionality in here. The biggest difference is when you do activate an app, it will ask you, do you want to have access to a limited amount of your photos, or do you want to have access to the entire library? That was something that I thought was really, really nice. I think I have a screen capture over here of that. And yeah, here we go. LumaFusion, it was asking me about, hey, do you want LumaFusion to connect to the network? My answer to that is yes. There was another situation. Here it is. This one here, I'm gonna blow it up for you. But if you look here, it's literally saying, hey, do you want to select the photos that you want LumaFusion to mess with, or do you want it to allow it to have all access, or do you want it, there we go. Yeah, do you want it to have select, all access, or do not allow? So this is Apple giving us more privacy. I kind of like this here because, you know, you don't want to, you know, some apps are snitching and telling what you're doing, and you don't want some apps to have that much access. Like TikTok. I'm starting to hear that TikTok could be a very, very bad thing. So, what else do we have here? While we're in the library, because right now we're actually inside of the library of photos, you can see that they put a panel over here. I love the fact that they put a panel over there. This panel is for the whole library, so you can see everything that I put in here, including that. That's a Cat 8. That is so sexy. It's got a gold tip on it. I mean, this is a really, really, it's expensive too. It's like $47. That's to me, that's expensive. But yeah, you have access to the library, and you can break it down into days, months, years. I like that. Oh, that is a cool drawing right there. Look at that. I did that right there. We also, over here, you have the library. You have just for you. For some reason, it went straight to my drawings. That was kind of odd, but it went to 2018 June, again 2018 June. This must have been when I made a big download of data, and then it goes into 2006. So that's when I originally, wow, there's monarch bees and monarch butterflies like hanging outside. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's get back to this here. So distracted. So then when it comes to people, it's like, hey, here are people that are in here. Right now it's only recognizing me and ironically one of my drawings, which solidifies the fact that my coworker said that I draw the same person over and over again. Because when I click on that, I get a chance to see, oh my God, it's seeing the sort of the same dude over and over again. Even on this dude right here, I mean, it still sees that, hey, that's the same dude. Yeah, it still sees that. It's kind of weird. But this is another cool feature here, places. Why is the FedEx dude here? Yeah, FedEx dude is coming here. And then we've got favorites. So these are the favorites that I've been using all the time. My recents, my search. And truthfully, that's really about it. That's pretty much everything we've got. So I'm experimenting with the new version of iOS 14, the beta 2 version, and it's going smoothly so far. Yeah, it's working pretty darn smoothly. That's the end of this video.